Hi, everybody. Mischa here with Word of the Day, and there it is Querencia. That is the English pronunciation of the Spanish loan word that we have borrowed, and it is my word of the day to celebrate National Hispanic Heritage Month. So, since I'm in LA, I'm going to say Querencia, but Querencia is actually perfectly fine. But what does it mean? Well, literally, it means that part of the bullring where the bull will retreat because it is his safest place physically and he feels the strongest there, the carencia. Okay, now metaphorically, we this has it means your safe place, your place where you belong. It can be attached to the land, to your house, to a relationship, even to an hour of the day, to a room in your house. I have to say, it's one of the most metaphorically versatile words I've ever come across. Where does it come from? It comes from Latin to Spanish and into English in 1932 in a book written by Ernest Hemingway called Death in the Afternoon. This is a nonfiction book. It's pretty rough. There are lots of pictures. It's about bullfighting and it's about death in the afternoon. So if you're going to look at this book, be prepared. Okay, because in that book he describes the bull rings, of course. Now, it is, as I said, very metaphorical most of the time, and I'm not even going to give you an example sentence for how to use it when you're talking about a bull ring, because I don't think it's that useful. However, metaphorically, it's quite useful. So, how about this one? Okay. Every day, Jorge comes home from a really hard day of work, exhausted and tapped out. He goes into his carencia and closes the door, and he's just by himself, decompressing with maybe a beer and some chips and a little game or two on the computer until he's good again. In other words, that carencia is his man cave. And finally, how about this? My parents were deeply in love with each other. And on their gravestone, because there's only one, they're buried together, it says G. Wasn't it fun? Because for them, their carencia was any place they were together. And I think they're still together. So, anyhow, that is carencia or carencia. It is that place, that safe place that everybody needs. So, try to use it in the comments below or even in your life. It's a beautiful, wonderful word. And I will see you later. And don't forget, you guys, if you're going to buy books, let's try our best to support independent booksellers. So if you're in a Hemingway kind of mood, then maybe you'll pick up a copy of The Sun Also Rises, 1920s Paris and Spain with lots of bullfighting. Okay? Or if you're into Hemingway, what about this one? Hemingway and the Modernist Movement. All the gossip about what really went on in Paris during those 1920s. Wow. Okay, remember, go to bookshop.org/shop/word of the day. Okay, I'll see you later.